So evident in the performance of Tensho and Sanshin, while the Tosu katas continue to be fast and springy in their performance. Kenwa Mabuni was, in his day, considered the foremost expert on kata in Japan, and many teachers would visit him to profit from his knowledge. His son carries on in this tradition. Shinsei is a combination of Gekisai Daiichi and Gekisai Daini that were developed by Kenwa Mamuni's friend Chojun Miyagi.
Shinte.
Seipai is a kata that Kenwa Mabuni probably learned from Kanryo Higona during his days as a student of Nahate. Juroku, literally number 16, was developed by Ken Wamabuni.
手法交渉君。
Rawhide, common to many styles of karate, was originally a tomari te kata. It is frequently said that karate exists within the kata, that they contain all techniques and with visualization all combinations of techniques. For this reason, karate masters often seem to be actually locked in combat when performing kata. It will be seen also that every performance of a kata varies in an infinitesimal way, just as every real confrontation does. A kata, for which the applications are unknown, is like a treasure casket without a key. There is little point in performing the often complex motions of a formal exercise unless it is possible to clearly visualize their ultimate purpose. Much of what is now considered Shotokan kata comes from Kenwa Mabuni, who would coach Gichin Funakoshi and his students on their frequent trips to his Osaka dojo. Yasuhiro Konishi and Hironori Otsuka, the founders of Urobukai and Wadoryu Karate respectively, were also greatly influenced by Mabuni, as were most Japanese karate instructors of the time. It is fair to say that with his senior, Choju Miyagi, Mabuni built the foundation upon which modern karate is constructed. The work of Kenwa Mabuni was continued by his sons and senior students Tani, Sakagami, Kuniba and others, and from them to the current generation of instructors. Kenwa Mabuni's legacy is as valuable today as it was 60 years ago, and all students of karate profit in one way or another from it. Shito Ryu exponents figure prominently in the world of both traditional and competition karate. They have certainly been among the founding fathers of the karate movement outside Japan from the early days. Perhaps this is a reflection of the depth and quality of the style. Perhaps an indication of the value of traditional training methods. Perhaps they are simply continuing the tradition of bridging two apparently contradictory schools as the founder of the style did so long ago. As a young man, living and training in his father's dojo, Kenzo Mabuni was personally acquainted with the great names of the karate world. Choju Miyagi, Gichin Funakoshi, Yasuhiro Konishi, all were welcome and frequent visitors to the Mabuni household in the 30s and 40s. As the growth of modern karate has been so rapid, we may be in danger of losing our contact with the past and therefore with the foundations upon which the art is built. Foundations that we will examine more closely in the interview that follows. When did your father start karate?
13歳の時です。
When he was 13 years old.
Who was his teacher?
Itatsu Yatsutsune sensei and Higaonna Kanryo sensei, both teachers.
Did your father visit mainland Japan before moving his family there?
はい、移転するために大阪へ一度行って、
Yes, he went to Osaka to look for a
家探
house.
しをして、それで決定したので、家族を同伴して昭和
After he found a house, we all
4
moved to
月頃だと思
Japan.
います。家族同伴して大阪へ参りました。
When was it you all moved?
はい、同じ昭和4年の
In 1929, just before my second birthday, in May of that year, so it must have been
2つの誕生日を迎える
April.
前だと聞いておりましたから4月頃だと思います。私が5月なんで。
Why did he decide to leave Okinawa?
無論空手
To spread karate.
普及するためです。
Do you know the exact date that your father formally called his style Shito Ryu and why?
これは私もあんまり記憶にはないんですが、
He took a character from each of his teachers' names and joined them to create the name Shito.
父県は師範である糸須先生、比嘉女先生、両先生の頭文字をいただいて、shito ryuと名付けました。
Do you know the exact date?
それは少し私には分かりません。
I don't. Sometime after the beginning of the Showa era, that is, after 1925.
Does Shito Ryu include Shurite, Nahate, and Fukien white crane forms of karate?
そうですね。糸須先生の型というのは非常にスピードアップの
Yes. Itasu sensei's kata are very speedy, while Higaonna sensei's kata are all about power.
出すような型なんですね。で、他の先生と言いますと、当時
The other kata are from instructors who originally came from Taiwan and mainland China.
そちらの国の先生が指南憲法を披露された
My father studied with them.
見て研究しておりましたですね。
How much influence did Gokenki have on your father?
そうですね。父も何でも武道に対しては研究するのが好きだったんで。
My father liked to study all martial arts.
沖縄におられたゴーケンキ、台湾か中国の方だと思います。
Gokenki sensei, who lived in Okinawa, came from China or Taiwan and was a teacher of white crane style
各
kempo.
方、鶴の方ですね。動物の鶴と法律の方、鶴の方の方で、ニーパイプをという方を教えてもらって。
My father learned the kata ni paipo from him.
門弟たちに披露しております。
Is there any fundamental difference between the kata of Itosu sensei